We're going to talk about how to buy your first home by the time you're 25. Now, the very first thing you need to understand about this is that it is never too early to start planning. So even if you are not 25 yet, but your goal is to have your first home by the time you're 25, or if you're already 25 and you're feeling like maybe you're a little bit behind, this is exactly the video that you need to be watching. We're going to talk about what it takes to own your first home by the time you're 25. We're going to talk about credit. We're going to talk about your employment. We're also going to talk about down payment. But probably the most important thing is having the right mindset to become a homeowner. And you can learn a lot more about that over on our blog. From a basic perspective, there are 3 things that you need to buy your first home by the time you're 25. Item number 1 is credit. Lenders on even the most forgiving loan programs are really looking for a minimum 620 credit score. If you've recently graduated from college and you don't have a lot of credit history, that might be tough. Now is the time to get that first credit card, use it wisely, and start building that credit score to get over 620. The second thing that you need, and this might sound a little obvious, is you need a job. Right? You need to have verifiable income. That's the big thing that lenders are looking for when they're deciding whether to make a home loan and whether to give you the money to buy your first home. So one question that we get a lot is, how do you buy your first home if you don't have a regular job with a regular W-2? Well, the good news is lenders understand that, and there's an alternate way to calculate your income. Typically, what lenders will do is they have a process of reviewing your tax returns. So if you're a freelancer, if you drive for Uber, if you receive any kind of 1099 employment, or if you own your own business, this is how the lender is going to calculate your income. And they're going to look back a period of 2 years. So they're going to want to see that you've been doing what you've been doing for 2 years. And then the third thing that you need is you need down payment and closing cost funds. Now, we have another video talking about down payment assistance. So if you don't have a lot of money, you'll definitely want to check out that video or blog post as well. But what do you need? You need a minimum of 3 to 5% down and approximately $10,000 in closing costs. The final thing that you really need to know and understand is that this is a long-term game. You are making decisions for your long-term financial future. This isn't just about being better off when you're 25 years old. This is about being head and shoulders beyond your peers by the time you're 35 years old. And it starts with buying a home and building equity early on. That's what you really need to know if you want to buy your first home by the time you're 25.